What's up? I've been pretty lazy since I came back from Drift Nirvana, but I'm gonna move trailer around and get the car out of the front yard and maybe get my bronze wheels back on because it's still on the Lexus wheels. So let's get to it. I usually keep the trailer here, but I've mostly been using this bay of my garage. So I think I'm gonna put the trailer where it is, just back around. Ugh, this thing's still a mess. I left most of my tools in it. Jackets, clothes that I had laying around. It's very cold. I can't see anything out of that other mirror. It's fine. Everything's fine. It's the funniest thing whenever I am moving trailer and stuff around in the driveway. My street becomes the busiest street in town. I don't get it. Luckily, nothing yet. Luckily, my driveway is pretty wide. I would say it's a good 2.5 car widths wide, so it's not too bad. Probably can hear my squeaky clutch pedal. Square body things. Had a couple people say how cool it was to see this old truck. Here comes a fucking car. But they said how cool it was to see this old thing hauling a car to the track. So that was cool. I had all my stuff in it, all my tools and tires and all that stuff. All right, round 2. Also, I am pumped that replacing my clutch master fixed my weird little issue that I was having with the clutch. It would like randomly lose pressure, and all I had to do was pump up the pedal and it would come back. And then if I used the clutch too much, it would kind of drop off again, and it was super intermittent and pretty annoying. But seems the clutch master has made it all better. So it's pretty cool. My clutch leg's tired. Speaking of clutch leg, it was pretty neat to go out and drift a car and not have to clutch kick a million times. My other 2 drift cars have been a S13 that was stock K24DE, which is fine for drifting, but I did not have the right gear ratio. I don't remember what it was, but I feel like a lot of people use the 4.9 diff, and that works really well. But it was definitely not a 4.9. So it's just like clutch kick after clutch kick after clutch kick. So I had a lot of learning to do over the weekend, driving a car that I'd only ever really done a couple donuts in and some power slides here and there. Car felt good though. So it's basically, I said earlier today, that it's 4 times the power and 2 times the car of what I'm used to, because my S13 was never prepped or anything. It didn't have any sort of aftermarket support. I had like the cheapest coilovers that you could get with the highest spring rate spring I could find, because the coilovers were so blown out. And they were 2 different brands. It was a mess, but we made it work. It was fun. I built that car together from a shell, and then went and drifted it a couple times, I think twice. The 2 events with that one. And then my E36, it was an M50 non-Vanos. Cool car, welded diff, coilovers. Again, nothing on the chassis really set up to be a drifter, if you will. The E46 now has solid bushings, front and rear, engine bushings, everything's solid. Different, the subframe, the diff, so it feels a little bit more solid than what just a regular car would be, so that's cool. It is cold. Coolant temp 27 degrees. I still can't believe how good this thing did. The engine and everything, with everything that it's been through. Oil pressure didn't drop below like 40. Oh, come on. It's so cold. Oil pressure didn't drop below. I had to focus there, sorry. Oil pressure didn't drop below 43. Oh, we were frozen to the ground. That's why. Nice. My front tires were frozen. I wondered why we weren't moving. I think I do have an exhaust leak now. Not a big deal. But yeah, and oil pressure stayed solid. It was like, didn't drop below 43 all day. And then my coolant temp didn't go above 201, which is pretty crazy. just letting the car sit here and warm up a little bit. It's so cold out, I don't want to start it up and shut it right back off. But should be pretty good now. What time is it? 3:21. Might have enough time. So I started up here and I've got the rear tires back on. I put a 215/45 on there this time. I had a 225 and I rubbed through. I may end up swapping the front as well, but we'll see. But I have a little bit of a coolant leak to address right here. I think it's just the clamp. Might be the upper one. I don't know if I'm getting that or not. I might have to go get a shorty. Can I get down in there? Oh yeah. This should still be good. Stuff like this, when it's super cold, it's a lot easier to find leaks and stuff. Perfect. Now we shouldn't rub anymore. And we got a little bit more of a stretch. The front wheels are not as wide as the rears. I think the rears are 9 and the fronts are only an 8. So a little bit of a difference. Did my jack just break? No way. Dude, no way. I think it did just break. What? See how that's down? Oh, that's crazy. Why is it doing that? That's really weird. Might need to lubricate that. You'll have that on those big jobs. So this was the 4th set of tires I put on for the day, and they started to chunk. weird. So, I don't know if you can see, there's a chunk. There's another chunk. So these will probably only last a couple laps, but I'll probably leave them on just because tires be expensive, dog. Wish I had more good-looking wheels like this. These actually came off of Barney's JZ, his JZX that he had and sold, and they're perfect with adapters. If I drill the hubs, I could probably do a much bigger tire, but one day. Ooh, that's even. All right. Dang it. I ain't got time for this. Open the trunk. So that's that. The trailer's moved, unhooked. Probably take the Suburban to work tomorrow. Because I can start it and leave it run because it's cold. Worst noise in the world. It was 15 today. I don't know what it's going to be tomorrow, but we'll see. I'm about to pick up the boys. So, thanks for watching. Hopefully, this was interesting enough. Typically don't do vlog styles like this, but thought it'd be cool to try one here and there. Peace.